Hey everyone, Invaded1 here. This is a new set of videos that I want to kind of throw out there. These are what I'm going to call like niche video challenge requests kind of thing. And you can actually post some requests to me on the YouTube channel, send me a message or put any kind of requests. And this one is kind of interesting. I had a buddy of mine said, "Hey, it would be really, really cool if we had a crazy like all Drell team on gold. We want to do it on platinum. We were thinking, you know what, let's try it on gold and see how it would work out on gold." And we were just like, you know what, let's do an all Drell team. And I haven't seen that on YouTube. I've seen some people kind of do use Drells here and there, but now an entire Drell team and kind of kick ass with it. So we decided, okay, let's bring out the Drell Vanguard and Drell Adepts, and just spam a lot of uh, just spam a lot of Reeve and Biotic Charge, and a lot of our guns. And you know what's crazy about this? We had such a great time. We actually kicked ass, but we had one thing happen here. We had what I call a cheap Banshee. And in all honesty, it will be cool for me to put a video that there was absolutely no fails. But you know what? There's a fail here, and I'm gonna I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe it was my fail. And I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. But I want you guys to see that, hey, even the pros, even people who play this for quite a bit, and so I have some good experience as to what to do with banshees and with brutes and husks actually have the same kind of issues that you guys get, and the game treats is the same way. But anyways, we have one cheap banshee. Okay, I'm gonna call her a cheap Banshee because that's exactly what she was. She was very cheap in this game, and I want you guys to judge and tell me, how cheap she was. Because in all honesty, I felt really cheated, and this gameplay could have gone in almost perfect, almost without no deaths. But I want you guys to look at it and tell me, all right, well, Invader, I think it was all your fault, or you didn't dodge right, or whatever. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. I think that she was kind of cheap. And a matter of fact, one of my other buddies, he also had a little cheap moment, and I'm gonna point it out. Okay, but anyways, in doing an all Drell team, guys, make sure that there's only one Drell Vanguard. If you can avoid having two, because usually there's still that Vanguard glitch that Bioware just can't seem to take out time to fix. So if you have somebody else playing Vanguard who is not the host, that person may actually glitch out, and we actually had that issue in the previous game where we tested this out. So make sure that if you're gonna rock a Vanguard, that it's only the host that's rocking a Drell Vanguard, and bringing the Vanguard along like that. You don't get glitched out. Most people know this. I'm just mentioning it and just reiterating. I don't know. I mean, maybe you started playing the game last week. I don't know. I'm just repeating it. So anyways, yeah, so I'm the Drell Vanguard only because I am the host, and I wanted to make sure there was some kind of variety. Everybody else is playing, are playing the Drell Adepts, and mind you, everybody knows, the Drells they're very fast, they're very powerful offensively, but defensively they just do not, they can't handle any shot. They get hurt so badly. And in all honesty, here we're making this look easy. This is against the Reapers, but let me tell you something, those Marauders, if they get you, they get you. They really mess you up. And as a matter of fact, we tried this against this same game on Gold against Cerberus, and let me tell you something, that Cerberus absolutely was kicking our butts so bad because of the turrets. The drill cannot handle turrets. If you're playing an all Drell game against Cerberus, you have to make sure that your focus is to take out any engineers possible. Like, even forget the phantoms. Like, try to run after the engineers, get rid of them so that get as quickly as possible, so that they do not drop turrets. And also the phantoms, because we were having a lot of issues with the phantoms. It was like maybe 2 shots and we were already to the point of death from a phantom pop blast. They have no defense, even with like a shield booster 5 kind of thing. It's just crazy. But anyways, here with the all Drell team, we're still handling the objectives and covering each other. Look at this, I actually go out of my way to pick up my buddy, only because we had enough cover. And I told him, hey, don't gel. And I know we got a lot of Reeve going on over here, so I didn't have to worry about any of the enemies, not taking me down at the moment. Oh, look at this. Anyways, yeah, I was running into this room. There was already a grenade there, and I just did not know. But anyways, we finished our objective. We had an escort here, a lot of fun, and we're just doing a lot of reeve. You're doing an all drill team. You want to make sure that you're reeving and reeving and reeving and reeving, and reeve stacks, by the way. As you will see that the Banshee, look at she starts getting all lit up because she's got about 2 reeve shots at her, maybe 3. So what my buddies are doing is everybody's reeving her to make sure that she's reeved at least 3 times, and I'm charging her to make sure I get a biotic explosion out of it. Also, by the way, I have my biotic charge set on the 5th evolution for weapon synergy. That means that after a charge, I have a higher weapon damage bonus, so that's why you see me shooting after a charge instead of trying to do a melee or anything else. We're actually hanging out by this extraction area. If you guys didn't know a little bit about strategy and tactics, on Tuchanka, if you're playing platinum or even gold, to me there are the two best spots to hang out on. One is this area, the extraction area. You have all these little rooms, and you have all these little places that you could actually hang out in and kind of get away, and hide, and also retreat, and also be very offensive too at the same time. It gives you a lot of space. So we actually hang out by the extraction area all together, and that's if you're using characters that are like, they have mid-range weapons like shotguns, and pistols and stuff like that. If you have snipers, then you want to hang out by the control room, and you want to snipe from up there, and have maybe 1 or 2 people being mobile and 2 people on the control, like one on the control room at the top, sniping on one side, and the other one on the other side, just controlling the spawns, making sure that nobody spawns behind you. But yeah, we hang out by the extraction. As you can see, I mean, we've been moving around. It's not like we're camping or anything. We're just, we have a kind of like a fallback area. You want to make sure that everybody knows, okay, if it gets too tight, this is where we're gonna go. This is where we're gonna concentrate our fire. And guys, check this out. Look how we're demolishing these enemies. We're just like going through them. This is an all Drell team, guys. It was a lot of fun, and this is gold. You can handle this, guys. You stack your reeve. Everybody stacks their reeve, use their shotguns. I like to use incinerate against reapers because it just melts through their health. It melts through them, especially when you have, reeve going. It's just really eating up through the enemies. While reeve is going, my incinerator is also eating through their health. And you also have the lift grenades, which are great. You also have everybody's dropping grenades left and right, and it kind of works out. One thing about the Banshees, here we go. I don't know if this is the cheap one. I'm just trying to see. We'll see in a moment. But anyways, you guys gotta let me know, because I don't know, maybe I'm doing this wrong or whatever. But anyways, in regards to the Banshees, never charge them if you're a Vanguard. The only time you charge them is if you see that she's like walking and her hand is down. When she's charging, when she's all lit up and she's warping, warp charge or whatever you call it, don't charge her. She'll immediately pick you up in the middle of your charge. But here in this situation, I have to charge her because everybody has her reeved, and the only time I'm charging her is when she stops and she lifts her hand up. When she raises her hand up, I know that she's gonna hit a warp ball. See, there she goes. She stops, boom, charge, because I know that at this point in time she's not picking up. There you go. Once again, and I'm detonating, the biotic explosions. I'm detonating that reeve that everybody's hitting her with. So you see, at this moment in time, when she's doing her warp ball or anything like that, I go right ahead and charge because I know she's not going to do the animation to pick me up. Just a little tip there for you guys, in case you guys don't know. I've seen a lot of Vanguards just charging Banshees, and I'm just like, why are you charging a Banshee when she's like, when she's doing her charge? I don't get it. And she'll pick them up immediately, and I'm just like, well, what are you doing? She didn't stop. Like right now, you see, she stopped. She's got her hand up. She's doing her animation. She's not charging through the air. So it's totally fine to charge her at that moment. And and that's kind of like the way you want to do it, because if not, she's just gonna pick you up, choke you out, and kind of slap you upside the head. I mean, she'll literally just make fun of you and say, "Go back home." So yeah, anyways, we have now, the object recovery mission. This is interesting. I went to the side for a moment. You saw that spawn point there. I threw a grenade and everything. I went around and I came back to kill, and I'm like, oh, they're gone. Like the reeve, like my buddies with their reeve and the grenades, and everything that we were throwing at that entire spawn point just got demolished. Anyways, one of the things that you want to do also, by the way, with the Drell, you see that I'm like using a lot of like, he looks like what we call he's doing space karate, and that's a term my buddy Slander kind of came up with. So the Drell does a lot of space karate. So pretty much every time that you're going through the map or trying to dodge an enemy, definitely use your space karate dodge, which is where you do like a little backflip kind of thing, whatever, and it gives you some damage reduction, and at the same time it allows you to get away from the enemies. So definitely use a lot of that. Okay, we see that. Look at this. As a team, I went to help out a little bit. The guys actually got it, and we were able to do the devices. And as you guys know, in regards to that device, in regards to that objective, you want to have like two guys go out for it, the other two kind of distracting enemies, kind of like we were doing. I took the job of distracting them at this point in time due to me being the Vanguard. But as you saw before, I do help out with the objectives. But anyways, one thing that you also got to be careful. I mean, this is obvious, but honesty, I'm going to be very, very honest with you. It took me like about a month into playing the game to realize why I was dying when there was acid on the floor. I did not realize that when the Reapers died, the Ravagers, that they left acid. I just did not know that, and I would walk through the acid and my character would be dropping. I'm just like, what is going on? I mean, it literally was kind of embarrassing. I didn't know. Okay, so here comes a little cheat moment. You guys saw this? Jumped across, and magnet hands. I mean, I should probably replay that like 5 times. I got in a little corner, jumped away. I was already away. She was and she picked me up. I don't know, guys, but I think that was a little cheap. I was so pissed off. You have no idea. It was so frustrating because I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And so now, here you get to see some gameplay from everybody else. Yes, Invader 1 went down. Down for the count on this one, but that's about it. Every single other one, I'm up. I think I died one more time. I don't even know. But anyways, I left that on because I figured, what, this is what we go through. I mean, I literally jumped away. I was already did my role. I should have been totally fine, and she just did her, space magic on me, pulled me in, and choked me out. I don't know. I don't know what to call her. She's a little grabby. She's a little scary. I'm gonna be honest with you. And look, here's my buddy. Look, she had her back to him, and yet she magnetized him. This is why I kept this on, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hopefully, maybe Bioware would change her cheatness, because she's a little cheap with that. You saw that he got pulled in. She had her back to him, but she had pulled in, magnetized, and then she turned around when he was in front of her, and my buddies were able to help make sure that he got dropped, because they kept on doing a lot of weapon damage. If you do a lot of damage to her, she'll have no choice but to drop you. You can also do melees on her while she's doing that, and she'll drop you. It's really just the amount of damage that you do. So if you see somebody picked up, the entire team should focus fire. Shoot a missile, that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you're trying to conserve your missile, make sure that everybody turns around and just focuses fire on her to take her down. And that's the way it's done. And this was a lot of fun, guys. And in all honesty, if you have an All Drell team, just expect to die a little bit here and there. I mean, I got taken out here. The first time that I got taken out, that grenade, that was just a little bit of a. That was one of those situations where whatever, I just didn't know it was there. I just ran into the room and nobody said anything. We just like boom, and I just just got dropped. And then this little cheat moment, I just know I don't count it. In honesty, I mean, you guys tell me. I mean, you guys might comment and say, yes, Invader, this you suck and you should have. Yeah, the Banshee was totally right. In a court of law, the Banshee had all the all the rights to insta kill you, but I don't know. In my point of view, I just did not see it right. And then my buddy, the same thing. He's just got magnetized. And I was just thinking, well, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys what it is, what it feels, and that this happens to all of us. And it's just I don't know. It's just not right. So I'm back up now. Yay! Look at this. I'm back up and I'm running around, just doing my thing. And look at that, my screen is all bloody. Look at that, just from a swarmer. Look at that. I got up and a swarmer just took me. I mean, swarmers are evil. They're, I guess, the cockroaches of the universe. So a great exterminator for those are the Vorcha with their flamethrowers. I'm gonna be honest with you. When the Vorcha first came out, they were the characters that I really wanted. In all honesty, I love the Phoenix Adepts Vanguards right now. I finally learned how to use them like weeks after they came out. But the character I really wanted was the Vorcha, and I got it from the get-go. And I gotta tell you, there was a huge sense of satisfaction when I could go up to Pyros and just flame the crap out of them and say, oh, okay, how do you like that? How do you like that, bitches? That kind of thing. But whatever. Anyways, that's the one thing that I love about the Vorcha. But anyways, here we go through it, guys. See that we're staying tight. Again, you guys know I like to play a lot of teamwork. You guys know that. I mean, it's very rarely I'll probably never put out a gold solo or platinum solo kind of thing. It's just not. It's just not something that I care for. Not that I care for other people doing it. Yes, absolutely. You can do it. You can do it, and I've done it. I haven't done a gold. A solo platinum yet. I don't know, I just haven't had any interest to do it. I play a lot with my friends, and I enjoy the team work. This is a social game, a cooperative game, so I enjoy that aspect of it. But I mean, if I get a request to, I will try it. If you guys want to see Invader 1 do a solo and platinum or a solo gold, I mean, that's fine. Right now I'm doing also some gold duels, by the way. So if you want to see that, I have one already out. You can check out my gold duos. You can also check out my platinum videos on how to do platinum, guys. That's really a big focus on me, on doing strategies and tactics for team-based tactics for platinum. To help out in any way as possible. And I will be doing more platinum videos, guys. This is not the only ones. I'm going to continue doing more platinum videos because there's just a lot of niche videos that I want to do, kind of like this, some platinum too. And a lot more tactics on even how to do them much faster and quicker, to take down time and things like that. But anyways, again, guys, we're just going through it. Just having a crazy good time here. So yeah, guys, you see, an All Drell team can work. I don't care who says that they can't. An All Drell team can actually work. In gold. And I don't know. Maybe somebody would challenge themselves to do an All Drell team on platinum. We'll see. I might just try to do it and see if we can manage it. We were able to do it in gold. It was pretty simple. We'll see if we can try to do it in platinum, or if somebody else comes out with it before me. Hey, just put a video response to that. I would love to see that. But anyways, but yeah, guys, it's like one of the things that you want to do is some of my buddies here took extra grenade capacity out there so they could have a lot more grenades. I mean, these grenades are pretty decent. The only thing I don't like about these grenades is just that they kind of, when you throw them, they're like a cluster. There are two of them, and two grenades at once, I guess, and they just like bounce all over the place. So you kind of want to aim them like directly at the feet of the enemy, or if you aim it over, just make sure you try to aim it in an arc. You look up a little bit, like you're throwing, like you're pitching, pretty much. You throw it a little high, so it arcs down to the enemy. But even then, sometimes it just, I don't know. Those grenades are a little funky, and they kind of go all over the place. So just be careful of how you play with those grenades, because they're just, they work a little differently. And here we're going through it, guys. Look at this. We're just going through it. And again, I tell you guys how to handle the Banshees, guys. Again, it's interesting. I don't know why, but I've seen a lot of these videos, gameplay videos, and I don't know, a lot of people just don't tell you their secrets. They don't tell you, they don't tell you how to go about fighting the enemies that I just don't get. And this is one of the reasons why I started doing these videos, because I'm just like, okay, well, I see quite a few videos on builds, I've quite a few videos on a few other things, but it's pretty much like people will kind of show you their gameplay, but don't tell you exactly what they're doing. Like here I'm telling you, hey, wait for the Banshee to stop, reave the crap out of her. Once she stops walking, you see her hand up, charge. I don't know why that is so hard for people to do, but I mean, I don't know. And then, at the same time, I do understand that some people find commentary difficult. So that's another situation there where, some people may find commentary difficult. They don't know how to do it. And it's not easy, guys. It's not easy sitting here and kind of, doing commentary on a 20-minute video, 25-minute video. It's just really not. You got to go through it. You're thinking it through, and I get it. I had my other buddy the other day who was doing a gold duo with me. He was like, "Oh, this is my first video commentary. I wonder how I'm gonna do it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's gonna what's gonna come up. And it happens. It really does happen. And, I have some public speaking experience. I could quote quite a bit in the past, so it's a little easier for me. But even then, at the same time, it's like, okay. So here's a brute, guys. What you want to do with the brute is reave the crap out of him, shoot at him, and take him down. Pretty much the obvious. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the commentary. I'm trying my best to make sure that I give you some kind of tactical and team-based advice, because that's mostly what I enjoy. And in all honesty, I think team-based games they're a lot more fun, because everybody feels like they contributed, everybody feels like they did something, and it feels good. I don't know. I when I do team-based games, everybody comes out of it feeling better. I mean, except when we wipe, so scratch the wipes. But besides people wiping, besides the team wiping, everybody always feels good about it. Oh, guys, you see how? By the way, on the hacks, you see why? You notice that they were already here, but for a bit, but they were not close enough to us. You notice how I take a little bit of time? The reason I wait a little bit to make sure they're really, really close is because they spawn immediately, and wanted to make sure that they, we get enough time from the time that we kill them and then that they spawn for us to be able to do the hack. So, I called one missile, then my other buddy called another missile, and my other buddy did another one. We're using missiles even though this is cold. We all have our missiles. You notice this is the only first time we're using missiles here. I think the first, maybe second time actually, meaning in the game. So right now we got a missile ready, but the hack finished. So we're just like, okay, here's the last missile. We waited till the hack was over to missile that last Banshee so that she won't respawn. Because if you kill her before the time ends, she'll respawn immediately. So anyways, this is the hack objective. We all hung out. We made sure I had our missiles, and right now we're reaving the crap out of everything and just killing them, guys. And by extraction, when it comes to the extraction, don't go back to extraction, the area that we were in. Just kind of come back here, wait for the enemies to kind of spawn, wait till they come to you, and then you run towards extraction like that. They're not all hanging out by the extraction area. And yeah, you can hang out by extraction and gold. It's totally fine. You can actually do that. Try it. It's not bad. You can hang out by extraction. You guys know that area is pretty defensible. You just gotta make sure you're covering each other. But the thing is that you gotta make sure that your team is tight. Nobody gets picked up. So in this situation, we're just drawing the enemies out here, as you can see. Making sure that this is my buddy C now. He's like, oh wait, for me to be in the video, I have to stand right in front of you. You can't, don't I? So he's just funny. He's a really cool guy to play with. But anyways, you hang out here by extraction. We're drawing the enemy's end. We're reaving and warping everything. And my buddies just wanted to, we didn't even have to use missiles there, but they're using it just because we have them. We have not really used missiles to these last two waves. I mean, the wave 10 and extraction. So they're really just using the missiles right now just for fun, in all honesty, just to keep the area clean. And now you see that we're getting to 30 seconds. That's when you want to start, going. You want to start cleaning up. Now you should really be using any missiles if there's anything in your path. And we're just running to extraction and trying to get there. One of our buddies got a little delayed. Let's see. We got three guys here. One of our buddies already 18 seconds. We're like, no, get in here, hurry up. And we're like, where are you? And then you see, look at his body. No, dropped. We thought that maybe this was gonna be a partial and we wouldn't be able to use this video, but there he goes. He got in. Yeah, he made it on time. And guys, we had a good time. So if you want if you guys want to try an All Drell gold game, hey, go right ahead, it works. And again, these are niche challenges. If you guys want to put like little fun niche challenges, go right ahead, please do so. Nothing that has been done before already, and nothing like stupid and crazy. Just fun stuff, like this. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it.